Welcome to the Apple Family History. I am your host, Scott Apple. Now, today we're going to be talking about where the Apple business was in 1879. My great uncle Thaddeus Cornelius Appel, things were starting to really pick up with the business, so he thought it would be cool. Let's make this thing go bigger. So he built a bunch of land and a bunch of buildings where we can manufacture a ton of mustard. But what he did, he called it the apple. The apple orchard. Because his kid is a play on the name Apple. But people came from all around and they were ticked off because they wanted apples and all he had was mustard. Have you ever had a cinnamon mustard pie? I haven't. It was a dark few years for the next few years because Thaddeus, after seeing what this monstrosity of the apple orchard was doing to the family business, he turned to booze, loser, as some drugs. Whatever. I think that was when the invention of heroin was there, but he start. Hey, we got a guest star. We got Derick. He's my best friend, Derick.
Oh, you're doing the vlog right now. Oh, cool.
The Apple Family History. Talking about Thaddeus Apple.
Thaddeus Apple. Haven't met him yet. I bet he's a good guy though.
He's
I wanted
dead.
to have a little rap sesh.
Okay.
That's cool. I wanted to check. Yes, dope beat. That wasn't what I was talking about though. That wasn't what I was talking about. I meant like I want to have like a heart to heart, like a little chat here. Like I want to get real. I have absolutely no problem with you chilling here, crashing on Josh's couch.
How much? The bitch just won't let me back in the door.
But Josh kind of has a problem with you crashing so much on his couch. And like, hey, I know. I try to. We've been best friends since we were like 4, but yeah, he's kind of a buzzkill. But like,
you know, he just the other night. He actually said that I needed to pack my things, and I'm like, he's kidding. He's a terrible joker.
That's a pretty good joke. We were talking about it, and then we were talking about it again, and then on the 7th time we were talking about it, I sort of kind of listened a little bit more, and he was like, "There's like." I didn't know how much types of booze that there was, but apparently like some of it's been stained on like this. There's also like human mess in like the bathroom sometimes.
Well, that's where you're supposed to put the human mess.
Well, different types. There's different types. What about Scott? Man?
Scott just needs love.
That's right. And Scott's got a little love, man.
Take Derick.
And not just me, everybody on the campaign. But what about Scott? Does Scott love Scott?
Scott does not love Scott.
I think we should have a little chat with Scott right now. Can we talk to Scott?
Let me see if he's available.
All right, I'll wait.
He's available.
Okay. Hey Scott, how you doing?
Yeah, good. I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not good. I'm lying. I can't lie to you.
It's okay.
Derick.
Hey, you don't gotta lie to me. I want you to be completely honest. It's a safe space. I want you to be completely honest.
Okay.
You don't have to feel bad about anything.
I don't feel good ever. I need something to change.
Why don't I hold on to that for a minute, okay? Okay, it's cool. It's a cool little flask.
That's the problem, isn't it? It's booze.
Actually, Scott, this is just you trying to solve the problem, but it's not a good solution. Why doesn't Scott love Scott?
Scott tries to love Scott. Whenever Scott loves someone or something, it pushes him away.
That's rough.
That is rough.
It does not feel good, does it, man?
No, my therapist even said to stop coming in.
But you know what? I bet you that therapist was a quack.
You okay?
Yeah, that was my pig duck.
Ah, it's a big duck.
It sounded more
It's a big duck.
like a bird snake.
What
Well,
do I do?
it may surprise you to hear this, but everybody has problems loving themselves. Everyone feels down. Dare included, man. Derick included.
Derick? Everybody loves you. Though you should love you too. I love you.
I love me. I love me as best I can, and sometimes people respond to that, and that's I appreciate that, but it feels cruddy sometimes, and I just
I'll give you a hug. It helps sometimes.
thanks, man.
You can't.
Thanks,
I
man.
don't want you feeling that way. You tell me what I can do to help you feel better, and then I'll feel better.
You know what would make me feel better?
What's that?
Is why don't we put the bottles back on the shelves? You know what I'm saying? I will take care of you.
Don't put it on the shelf. I'll just find it. This was the tequila scotch mix that I put together for myself. It didn't quite work out.
No, that probably wouldn't. But hey, you know that's you're getting into chemistry experiments, right? You're getting make a little experiment out of it. That's well. Why don't I get you some water, pal? I'll be back.
Water?
Yeah.
I'm just like Thaddeus. But unlike him, I'm gonna get better. And I am not gonna slap my wife. Scott, family history.